Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bashem Yashai, Bashem Rakakwadash, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahshai, Shalom. Double honor to the elder GMS, great Nelson, Shalom. Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. After these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, Babylon is America. The great, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 11. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, the owl also, and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. The line of confusion. You're going to be able to tell which state was which. Where it was Washington, D.C. You ain't going to be able to tell. No more landmarks and no more borders. None of that. And he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. America's going to be one big vast desert when the fire finally dies down. So, habitation, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. When America is going to be burnt with fire, it's going to be destroyed. Nuclear missiles, and Yahushua is going to come back with the angels and chariots, what the world calls UFOs, and America is going to be burnt with fire. Eventually, the fire is going to die down. You see that in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 11. You see that in Revelation chapter 18, verse 2. What's going to be here after the fire dies down? So you see what's going to be here in Revelation chapter 18, verse 2, and Isaiah chapter 34, verse 11. And Isaiah chapter 13, verse 20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. America is never going to be inhabited by humans ever again. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there. That was going to be in America after the fire dies down. And their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs type of animal, shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunken of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich to the abundance of her delicacies. Fornication, part of that example is the being happy. And by being happy, I mean G-A-Y. That's what I mean. There, being G-A-Y isn't right. Now, if you're in the desert and somebody gives you a water bottle, you are happy to get the water bottle, but you're not G-A-Y. Not that kind of happy. By happy, I mean G-A-Y in this situation. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich to the abundance of her delicacies. And I learned about the happy thing from Elder Apostle Tahar, his video. Fornication, America's policies. I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. One of the sins of America is what she did to what happened to the true children of Israel in America. And I said she because Babylon is being referred to as a she. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. The plagues. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And it shall be the plague, wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. This plague is coming to America, Babylon. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, nuclear missiles. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Nuclear missiles are going to do this. Zechariah chapter 14, Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes, and looked, and behold, the flying robe. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe, a chariot, The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the cause. In Revelation chapter 18, verse 4, receive not of her plagues. This is part of it. This is the cause that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. I will bring it forth, saith Yahweh of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. It shall enter into the house of the thief. The main thief is Esau. The main thief is Esau, and his house being America, the house of the main thief. America, the main thief is Esau. In Zechariah chapter 5, verse 3, for everyone that stealeth, Esau been doing a lot of stealing, shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. James chapter 5, verse 12, but above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath, but let your yea be yea, and your nay, nay, lest ye fall into condemnation. Matthew chapter 5, verse 34, red letter, words of Yahushua. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne. God referring to the Most High Yahweh. Nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. Neither shalt thou swear by thy head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black, but let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. Alright, Revelation chapter 18, verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. And God, the Most High Yahweh, hath remembered her iniquities. For her sins, what she did to the true children of Israel, what happened to the true children of Israel in America, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Southern kingdom and northern kingdom. Judah, Negroes. Judah is the Negroes. Benjamin is the West Indians. Levi is the Haitians. Simeon is the Dominicans. Zebulon is Guatemalans too. Panamanians. Ephraim is Puerto Ricans. Manasseh is Cubans. Gad is North American Indians. Reuben is Seminole Indians. Naphtali is the Argentinian to Chileans. Asher is Colombians to Uruguayans. Issachar is Mexicans. What happened to the true children of Israel in the America? Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. How much she hath glorified herself, and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord God who judgeth her. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth that have committed fornication, or policies, and live deliciously with her, shall bewail her, and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. 1 hour is thy judgment come. The elder from the Boston camp was talking about it take you an hour to do dishes. America, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. That's quick. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Medes, Russia. against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Russia. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, America, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. The Most High Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency. Where is that? That is America. Not South America. That is America. Another indicator of who Babylon is. Babylon is America. If you go to verse 18, their bows, nuclear missiles are arrows. What does a bow do? It shoots an arrow. Their bows also shall dash a young man to pieces. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Don't matter if the woman is pregnant. Their eyes shall not spare children. Doesn't matter if there's children in America. When the Russians shoot nuclear missiles at America. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Humans are not going to, after the fire dies down, humans are not going to live in America anymore. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there. That's what's going to be here when the fire dies down. And their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. Satyr type of animals. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. In Revelation chapter 18, verse 2, habitation of devils in the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. You see that in scriptures after the fire dies down in America. Isaiah chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that comes from Edom? Going to take place in America with dyed garments from Bozrah. Bozrah was the ancient capital of ancient Edom. This is going to take place in America. This is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Who is this? Yahushai. Yahushai, mighty to save. He's going to deliver his elect. It's going to be glorious. Matthew chapter 16, verse 27. For the Son of Man, Yahushai, shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels. And then he shall reward every man according to his work. For the Son of Man, Yahushai, shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. It's going to be epic when Yahushai come back. Yahushai going to come back with what the world calls a UFO, a chariot. The chariot is going to be massive. It's going to be big. Traveling in the greatness of his strength. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. It's going to be epic when Yahushai come back. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. There's going to be a lot of killing when Yahushua come back. He's going to do a lot of killing. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. Figuratively, not literally, figuratively. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Yahushua is going to redeem the elect of the children of Israel. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart. Yahushua is thinking about he's going to come back. Therefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. Symbolically, for the amount of bloodshed Yahushua is going to do. 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 1. And it came to pass, after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. Who was that man? Yahushai. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, a laser beam, all they found that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire, laser beam. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. When Yahushai come back, these nations are going to try and fight Yahushai. Yeah, they're going to fight Yahushai. It's a one-sided battle. Yahushai is going to win. One-sided fight. But I beheld, and lo, he had created himself a great mountain, a chariot, what people call a UFO, a chariot, and flew upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. It's a chariot, what the world calls UFO. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, yet there is fight. And it was a chariot, not a literal mountain. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held any sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, a laser beam. And they were all together, and they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and bound them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. When Yahushua come back, he's going to do a lot of killing, a lot of bloodshed. America, Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. With that, Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bashim Yoshai, Bashim Bakakudash, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yoshai, Shalom. The Ba'atir El GMS Great Millstone, Shalom.